Hello, everyone. Welcome into the Viewhouse Centennial on a Victory Monday. And I got to tell you, I am so pumped. We got Jaleel McLaughlin in the house. I was telling him, I've been wanting to get you on the show all year. You've been like a Broncos country fan favorite from like the minute you got here. Do you sense that? Do you know that?
Oh, yeah, I could definitely feel it. Mount High here, in Colorado, man, it's been outstanding so far. The fans having a great time, man. It's been something I can't even explain.
Well, every time you get on the field, it's just like electric, and you give the fans something to cheer about. And that game yesterday, man, the fans, Broncos country is just on a high right now. But for you guys to win that game, to beat the Chiefs, I know you weren't part of that whole streak, but to end that, what did that do for this team going in the bye week?
Oh, it gave us a lot of confidence.
Yeah.
I like I said before, it felt like our team just believed from the first play, from even when we came out to warm up pregame. So I think that, it's just definitely such a great, accomplishment for us, and we're just hungry for more.
Now as you go into the bye week, you got back-to-back wins, you got this little break. How has this kind of changed how you guys approach the rest of the season, and even people talk about buying in to what Coach Payton is selling and what you guys, where you want to go?
No matter if we was getting, wins, I think that we all, was always bought in. Coach Payton, he's such a great dude, such a great role model in the real world that everyone will follow him. So I think that everybody believe in his plan, and we go out there every single day and just work as hard as we can because we know that he's going to put his best foot forward, and we're going to follow that.
Let's talk about that run game, man. You guys were committed to the run, and it was fun to watch. What is it? I always think, like, as a back, what do you think in your mind where the run game, it's so important, right? Dominating the line of scrimmage. To be part of that is just so crucial to getting a win.
Oh, yeah. Coach Lou, our running back coach, he told us that's what he think we were going to have to do to win this football game. Establish the run, and be physical, be dominant. And that's what we did. I think as a whole running back room, Javonte Williams, great game, great player, great dude. Samaje Perine, great game, great player, great dude. It's just such a great feeling to be in that running back room. You get that sense of belief, and everyone loves those backs. So I think that, that was definitely something we had to establish, and, we were blessed enough to do it.
You got a pretty good beard, but like, could you ever grow a Samaje beard? That is like a wise old man beard he's got there.
No, his beard, I'm trying to take notes from him.
Yeah. I'm trying to take tips for you?
No, he ain't got many. He ain't got many, but that's definitely something that, it just looks, like wisdom.
It does.
It just looks like wisdom.
I just feel like every time he talks, he's so wise because of his beard.
Every time he talks, I'm listening.
Right.
No matter if it's life or out there on the football field, because he's such a good dude.
Yeah.
He's, like I said, another role model here with the Denver Broncos. I'm blessed to be in that running back room.
Well, you know what? The Broncos are blessed to have you. It's so fun to watch you, Jaleel. Like, you are so slippery, electric. Insert any adjective right there. But every single time, sometimes it feels like you're just like, poof, you pop out of a hole. Nobody expects it. What is it like when you're just juking a guy on a field? Because we see it all the time.
First off, I just want to thank those guys up front. Those guys up front work very hard, and they make it easy for me, and that's stuff that I practice as well. I practice before practice. I'm out there on the field. After practice, I'm out there on the field trying to get extra work in, and just knowing how I'm going to maneuver, and make different cuts, because that's where it starts, not even in the game. But I think, I'm just going to keep working hard on those cuts and doing whatever I can do to help get wins here in Mount High.
When they talk about, like, in the NFL, those holes close so fast, how much different is it than college?
Oh, it's totally different. You have guys that's bigger, stronger, faster, smarter. So I think that, you always got to go in there with the plan. One thing I've learned is, at Youngstown State, the run game was more just a run game. Now here in the Denver Broncos in the NFL, I got to treat the run game like the pass game, reading different safeties, different rotations. So I think that that's something I had to add to my game to be one step ahead.
That's really cool. You talk about how you're going in there early, staying late. Is that something you just decided to do on yourself? Do you do that with anyone else, or is it just you?
Yeah, it's usually just me.
That's cool.
I've been doing that since, my senior year of high school. So I just think that I just didn't want to start slow this year. I wanted to put everything out there, so that I have no regrets. Was that some extra film study, extra work out there on the football field. I'm trying to put my best foot forward to get wins here. Well,
it is certainly paying dividends, and we are having the best time watching you. The sky is the limit. We can't wait to see the superstar you become. We got a lot more coming up here on Xfinity Monday Live. Welcome back into Xfinity Monday Live here at the Viewhouse Centennial. A chilly Monday night, but it's a great night because, one, it's Victory Monday, and two, we got Jaleel McLaughlin in the house. So pumped about this. And Jaleel, you've got an amazing story, but let's start with college. The NCAA's all-time leading rusher right here. Let me ask you, when you set out to college, did you ever set that as a goal? And was there a point when you're like, oh, wait, I can achieve this?
You know, I didn't until about 2 years in.
Okay.
And, I was playing 2 years at Notre Dame College, and you know, guys were actually talking about it, like, oh, this could actually happen. This could actually happen. So then that's when I set the goal, like, you know what, I'm going to go do it. You know. So
that's awesome.
Yeah.
I think I saw a story, though, when you said it, you told your mom initially not to come, right, to that game?
Yeah. It was a cold, long drive. My mom actually drove, I think she drove like 13 or 14 hours on to Missouri State. So I was like, Mom, you know, stay back this week. Stay back this week. And she was like, no, I got a feeling something's good is going to happen. And remind you, I was like 200-something yards away. So I was like, you know, I might not get that, you know, but my mom was like, you know, I'm coming. So she ends up coming to the game, and I had the feeling before the game, like, unstoppable feeling, and you know, went out there and I rushed for a lot of yards that game. And then, you know, afterwards I didn't know we actually lost, but I didn't know that we you know, I broke the record. But my mom come up and she's crying, she's giving me a hug.
Oh man.
It was a great moment to share with my mom, my 2 brothers, and also my nephews was there. So it was a great moment, and you know, God makes things happen for a reason.
That's incredible. I think we got a lot more great moments coming up too in the NFL. You talk about being an undrafted free agent. That's always tough, right? So tell us, kind of take us through. You put your name in the draft, you don't hear your name called. What's your mentality as you go through, all right, I'm going to try and make it as an undrafted?
Yeah, you know, I put it in my mind. I said, I'm going to make a team. You know what I'm saying? And I want it to be the Denver Broncos.
Yeah.
You know, writing all notes from different interviews. The top note I had from the Denver Broncos was, this is my favorite interview.
Okay.
You know, so I think that was an easy decision to come here and play under Coach Sean Payton, you know, a smart, you know, legend, you know, learn under Coach Lou. So but I told myself, I said, I'm not stepping out of, I'm going to force myself to make this team. And that's what that's the mindset that I was working with. And, you know, that's what I tried to do.
Undeniable is kind of what comes to mind. It will not be denied. Let's talk about, though, we got to talk about in the preseason, the misspelled jersey. Everybody loved this. An extra G in there. When did you notice this from the jump? Like, hold on, that's not how you spell my name.
You know, I did.
Okay.
I actually noticed it as soon as I put my pads were sitting in my locker and I seen it and it had a G on it. I was like, hold on. You know, but then I was thinking, you know, hey, that was a great thing that happened. You know, maybe I was like, you know, now they could be able to pronounce my name. You know what I'm saying? So I think that it was cool. And I still haven't gotten that jersey back. You know, so I want that one to hang up. My first ever game in Arizona, and that was definitely something to remember.
We got to make sure you get that jersey. That's like a story you tell your kids too, right? Like, that's a forever jersey.
Yeah, that was awesome. That was awesome.
It's truly 101, kind of like you, Jaleel. 101. I absolutely love it. We got a lot more coming up here with Jaleel McLaughlin. It's time now for The People Want to Know. The People Want to Know. It brought to you. All right, Tommy wants to know, who's the fastest guy on the team?
Who's the fastest guy on? You know what? We've been clocking, and all I can go by is practice.
It's got to be you, right?
And I'm not going to say it's me, but hey, I think by the miles per hour that we clock, I think it is.
What? How many miles per hour are you getting up to?
Some 21, 21.5 sometime. But Marv is pretty fast as well. He hit 21.3. It's different.
Ooh,
but I don't know. You know what? Not me. I'll give it to Marv.
No, you're just being humble. All right. Well, maybe we'll have a race between you two guys one day. I love it. Sarah wants to know, do you have any hidden talents?
You know, I do not. I don't think I have any hidden talents.
I think it's because they're all out there for the world to see.
Yeah,
that's the truth.
You know what? I sing some Adele, but we ain't gonna talk about that too much.
Can we get a little sample?
No, we can't. No? Not right now.
All right, fine. All right, just kept us hoping. That was The People Want to Know, brought to you by Centura Health. We got to take another quick break, but coming up next, we're going to talk to Jaleel about his incredible story and an example for all in overcoming adversity and never giving up. That's coming up here on Xfinity Monday Live, right on the other side. Nice to have Jaleel McLaughlin on the show with us. And Jaleel, you've talked about your story, but just absolutely incredible, everything that you have gone through, battling through homelessness, through poverty. Tell us a little bit about how you overcame it, and now you're sitting here an NFL player.
You know, I think that, you know, that was just meant for me.
Yeah.
You know, just meant for me and my family. I think that, me and my mom, you know, my family was living in the Ford Focus at a point in time during my middle school years. And I think that, you know, that made me go harder. You know, it made me work as hard as I can because when I was out there on that football field, it made my mom smile. When I was out there on the basketball court, it made my mom smile. When I was out there running track and, you know, she's seeing me giving my all, it made my mom smile. So I think that, that was my reason for going, and that's my testimony to show people, you know, hey, no matter what you're going through at a young age right now, work towards your dreams. You know, go as hard as you can so that you can be successful in life, and make those around you believe and make those around you proud. And I'm going to keep working as hard as I can now that I got to the NFL, because, you know, I want to continue to show, you know, that, you know, your dreams, you know, are right there in your hand.
Oh my gosh, absolutely unbelievable. What a wonderful example for kids everywhere. Do you ever sit back and think, wow, you really are a role model for kids?
You know, I try to be. You know, I try to be a role model, not only on the football field, but off the football field. I try to do the right things. You know, and I think that because that kids are looking up to it, and, you know, I want to be that for the kids for sure.
Oh, man, how lucky are we to have you in Broncos country? And for all the kids, Broncos fans and NFL fans and kids growing up, Jaleel, this has been such a treat. Thank you so much for joining us. Have a great bye week. We can't wait to see what you do the rest of the season, my friend.
Thank you. It's been awesome.
Guys, that's all for us tonight. We will see you tonight at 10. And, of course, catch a few extra minutes on CBSColorado.com with Jaleel McLaughlin.